Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is another of my fictional short stories. This one is called Zapped. I'm not as bad as I seem. Sure, I dress like a pig. Sure, I ask teachers, why the hell do we need to learn this shit? And yeah, I carry around a fly zapper in school. You know, the ones that look like a kid's tennis racket. And I enjoy zapping bugs. Makes me look like a sadist, but I'm not really a bad person, really. But the king of the badass club invited me to join. I was kind of lonely, so I figured, what the hell. He said there was a two-step initiation. First, I had to get a tattoo of a skull and crossbones on the tip of my middle finger. Second, I had to climb down into a sewer main, walk the half-mile to the other end, and climb out using the ladder that he said was there. I had always wanted to get a tattoo, and I figured a tiny one on my fingertip wouldn't be too bad. I could always hide it by bending my finger. The inking hurt more than I would have thought, though. I guess fingertips are sensitive. Then the four members of the Badass Club, they called themselves the King, the Prince, the Duke, and the Earl, walked me to a sewer at the far end of town where no one goes except the garbage trucks to dump their loads into the landfill. They pulled back the round sewer cover and the King said, "Down, boy." Of course I was scared, but I had come that far, so it didn't smell as bad as I thought, just kind of moldy like a basement, and I only saw one rat, and it was more scared of me than I was of it. But I walked as fast as I could toward the other end, or what I thought was the end. I was wearing my Apple Watch, and when I reached the half-mile mark, there was no ladder. I figured the king was probably just estimating, so I kept walking. But at the 1-mile mark, I was scared, so I turned around. But when I got back to where I'd climbed down, I could not push up the heavy round sewer cover. I said, "Come on, guys, open up." Silence. "Come on, guys, open!" Nothing. I screamed, "Come on!" Nothing. I alternated screaming and resting. A whole day later, no water. I finally heard a truck pull up. I yelled as loud as a hoarse person could. The garbage guys opened the top, and I escaped. The king, the prince, the duke, and the earl all went to jail, tried as adults for attempted murder. And I have decided to put away my zapper. In any event, that's Zapped. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel, and certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 35 books. Perhaps most relevant to this is Affirmative Actions, but all 35 are on Amazon. In any event, thanks for watching. I'm Marty Nemko.